Hey, F True followers, JC Styles here of F True Wrestling Monday Night Raw Review 5/9/2011. Before we get into the Monday Night Raw, I would like to thank all 696 of our subscribers. If it wasn't for you guys and our loyal viewers when we first started F True Wrestling, we probably wouldn't be around to this very day. We are approaching our 1 year anniversary soon. So I would like to thank all of you who have stuck with us through all of our endeavors, and we can only continue to be better. By the end of the summer, we hope to reach our 1,000. So guys, please get us out there, pass us along to your friends, along to your friends' friends, cousins, aunts, uncles who enjoy watching wrestling. Pass us along because we can definitely use your support like we always have. We do these videos for our viewers. We enjoy doing them, and I'm sure if Brian was sitting right next to me right now, he would say thank you as well, and he would say thank you guys for checking us all out over the last year, and we can only get better. So here we go. This is an update on the John Morrison injury. It has been confirmed that it is a neck injury. He tweeted earlier today that he was going under surgery today this afternoon on his neck, so he will be missing time away from the ring. It's not confirmed whether or not it was an injury sustained in training or if it was an injury sustained in ring. After the beating he took from R-Truth, he took the lie detector on the outside of the ring, and he looked like he had messed up his shoulder a little bit. And then when he took the lie detector on the stage, you can really see that he couldn't, like, he had like no nerve in his arm, I believe it was his right arm. So yeah, like I said, hearts thoughts go out to John Morrison. He's one of my favorite wrestlers. Whether you like him or you hate him, an injury to the neck is very serious in this business. It sidelined a lot of careers. It's what sped up the career of Stone Cold and what forced him to retire. And for example, look at Edge. Edge had to retire from several neck injuries and a steel plate in his neck, which, is very serious, like I said, in this business. Benoit's had him, Mysterio's had him, Big Show's had one when he was in WCW. Austin, John Cena came back from one not too long ago. Batista, Orton had a separated collarbone. So injuries are very serious in the world of wrestling. Next thing, into Raw. We started Raw off with, we saw Alberto Del Rio in the ring. We saw Rey Mysterio come out. We seen The Miz come out. We seen R-Truth come out, and they basically were like, "Well, I want to be this. I want to be the new #1 contender. I could take you out." Blah blah blah. R-Truth came out and got real heated. Started throwing out some racist terms, racist comments out. That's how WWE wants to book it. I'm pretty sure there's probably going to be some fines for that in the near future. Uh, then we wind up seeing a match being made for the Raw GM. We see a match being made for later tonight, which was The Miz versus Del Rio versus Rey Mysterio for the #1 contendership for the WWE Championship. And after that, we seen a good Divas tag contest. We saw Eve Torres and Kelly face the Bella Twins, which led to Kelly and Eve Torres picking up the win. And we see Kharma come out and just destroy once again one of the Divas, Eve Torres. We also seen a one-on-one match between Kane and Mason Ryan, where we see Kane pick up the victory, I believe by disqualification. Uh, Now it's speculation that they want to turn Mason Ryan face. I think that they need to do. I think Raw's got way too many heels. I mean, you got the whole Nexus angle. You got the Miz. You got so many others. And I definitely think you got Dolph Ziggler. So there's a lot of heels running SmackDown right now. We need some faces on SmackDown. So they want to turn Mason Ryan, aka Batista, face. I think they need to get him out of the new Nexus. It also looks like they will definitely be doing that because the way that he's been acting as of late after a beatdown on somebody, he walks away. It was the same thing with Ezekiel Jackson, and he was basically beaten out of the core. I think Booker T said it best: the way to get into the gang is initiation. You want out of the gang, it's the same way you get in. You get beaten, and that's how you get out of a gang. We saw Kofi Kingston defend successfully the United States Championship against Jack Swagger. We also saw the Smackdown package for this past Friday night for the World Heavyweight Championship. We also seen a segment with Jerry the King Lawler and Michael Cole, where Michael Cole basically like rubbed in his face that yesterday was Mother's Day and Jerry the King Lawler's mother passed away a couple of months before, a couple of weeks prior to WrestleMania this year, and to be honest, I mean, you could say what you want about people. You know, I'm always about like that. I talk smack to a lot of people, but there's one thing you don't do, and you don't bring deceased loved ones into the mix. And WWE has been pushing the envelope as of late with that. And in my mind, I don't think it was very cool that Michael Cole went to that level, and he definitely paid the price. I mean, it was funny when Michael Cole's face was pressed up against that plexiglass. It was just really, really funny. And Jack Swagger just trying to talk real tough and act real tough with his lisp. Also, one of our viewers commented on our video. It was he asked, the comment was, JC, did you hear about Kurt Angle training for the 2012 Olympics? I have not heard that just yet. That hasn't come up in any of the searches, any of the information that we receive here at FN True Wrestling. So we're still looking for that. I mean, definitely when we get that information, we'll give it to you guys. Also, someone also commented on our Extreme Rules pay-per-view, asking if I was ever going to do a review of UFC. I don't know. Let me get you guys' thoughts. What do you guys think? Do you guys think I should start following UFC and do a review? Thumbs the video up if you want. Leave a comment saying yes, UFC review, or just leave a comment stating UFC or whatever you want to write to us. Let me know what you guys think, because I definitely would like to review some UFC along with some other independent promotions along with Brian for wrestling. So let me know what you guys think. Thumbs up this video if you want to. If you want to see me review UFC sometime. Also, big news out of the night. We see the Miz pick up the win in the triple threat match against over Rey Mysterio and Alberto Del Rio. Which means he will be facing John Cena at Over the Limit. Also, we already knew that this was going to happen. I mean, it was all over the net, so anyone who has access to the net and reads the news websites knew. I mean, my buddy Brian did a... excuse me. Me and my buddy Brian did a video. My buddy Brian did a video, I'm sorry, about this. It was an update, so I kind of knew already going into this match who was going to win the triple threat. As well, we see John Cena come out and basically, you know, the way that it sounded like, it looked like they were going to change it at the last minute to a last man standing match. But an I Quit match is actually a little bit better because there's not really any cheating in a I Quit match, because you can't really cheat to get someone else to say I quit. You know, I mean, you have to really beat them to an oblivion and then have them say I quit. I remember the last I Quit match they had last year between Orton and Cena, and that match was kind of brutal, but it kind of wasn't at that either. So let's see what happens and take it one day at a time. Overall, Raw was pretty good. A solid build show, like Brian texted me earlier in the night before he had to run out and take care of some personal matters. Raw was definitely pretty interesting. It was definitely pretty good tonight. I enjoyed it. I think there could have been a little bit more in-ring wrestling. Also, was I the only one that caught Nunzio, aka Little Guido, wearing a referee shirt during the Michael Cole, Jerry the King Lawler beatdown? Or was that just me? Let me know what you think. Leave a comment. So, overall, Raw was pretty decent. I'm looking forward to seeing what's going to happen on SmackDown Friday as far as the World Heavyweight title picture is concerned. We now have our main event for Over the Limit for the Raw side. Now we got to take it over to the Blue brand and see what's going on with that. So guys, please comment, subscribe on this video. Comment on this video, subscribe to us if you haven't already. If Brian was here, he would say, learn to love it because it's the best thing going today. And I'm going to leave it with, we're effing true wrestling and we're effing awesome. Have a good night and have a great Tuesday. Peace.